Hey, good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome to Viking Preparedness. I am Pastor Joe Fox. I know that with this troubled economy, with the questions that many of us have about where we're going to be tomorrow, how much is the dollar that I have in my wallet going to be worth next week, I know that a lot of y'all are investing in silver. You can buy silver bullion in 1 ounce pieces. These are made by Engelhart, and they're kind of little rectangles, and each one's pure silver, 1 ounce. And most of y'all are probably buying your silver in rounds, and they look like coins, but they're not. They're struck by the various mints. They're 99% pure, and each one weighs 1 ounce. It's something that's easily recognizable. When I started buying these, they were $3.50 a piece. So that'll tell you something. Right now, today, it's hovering around $40, $37 to $40 a piece for silver. So silver's going up, or is the dollar going down? You know, that's your call. But once you start amassing some silver, what do you do with it? I mean, where do you keep it? You know, if you're going to take this and stick it in a sock and throw it in your sock drawer, because if you do, and thieves break into your house, that's one of the first places they're going to look, and they're going to take your silver. Or God forbid, you know, your house burns down. The silver will survive if you can find it in all the debris, but instead of being, you know, however many ounces of silver this is, a nice little easy to trade 1 ounce units, you're going to end up with a glob of black silver, probably with pieces of furniture and stuff stuck in it, and that's going to be kind of hard to trade. So you got to keep it somewhere. You have to keep it in a neat and tidy way. Some of the rounds come in plastic. Those did. I don't keep them in the plastic anymore. These rectangular ones come in little plastic envelopes. That's nice. If you buy a good number of them at the same time, they'll give you a little plastic box like this, and it's pretty cool. It holds the silver like that, and this one has 21 in it, and that's nice as far as it goes, but it's not waterproof. And so, you know, you're going to have to keep it inside somewhere. So I had this idea, and really the purpose of this video today is to make a silver cache, something that you can store your silver rounds in. Go ahead and buy yourself some 2-inch wide PVC. Buy an end cap to go on this end. You glue it on. You have to use purple stuff and then PVC glue. And if you're not familiar with working with PVC, just ask the guy at Ace Hardware or wherever you get it, and they'll explain it to you. It's pretty easy, but you do have to follow the directions. So go ahead and put an end cap on, and then you buy, I think they're called clean out plugs. It's 2 pieces. It's the threads, the male threads, and then a cap with the female threads on it, so it just goes on. And the really cool thing about 2-inch wide PVC pipe is it takes silver rounds just like that, and they stack up nice and neatly inside, and so it provides a consolidated, neat and tidy way to keep your rounds. Now, one thing, the 2-inch wide pipe will take a round sideways just like that, but the end cap is a little bit smaller than that, and so it won't go in. So what you have to do, I took a file and filed 2 grooves in, so it looks kind of like a piggy bank on the top here. Let me see, I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not. But you just cut a little groove in there with the file, and then your silver rounds fit in there just fine. And so you can just drop them in there, and it provides a nice tidy way to maintain your silver. Put the cap on. I put petroleum jelly Vaseline on my threads just to make it a little bit easier. Screw this down, and then you can hide this all kinds of places. In one house that we lived in, we had a hollowed out space behind a mirror in the bathroom. It was a wall mirror, and we just hollowed out the space, drove a nail into the 2x4, and that was just hanging in there like that, you know, behind the mirror where people couldn't find it. Now that would not protect it from fire. I'd have a big rod of silver in there probably if it melted, but it protects it from thieves. An easier way to protect it from thieves and fire, a better way I should say, is to take this, go ahead and screw this cap down tightly. It's waterproof. Go out in your vegetable garden and just bury it in a hole in your vegetable garden. Bury it next to the tomato plants. And as long as you don't tell anybody that you're doing that, no one will ever find it there. You might want to tell at least one other person in case, you know, Yah decides to bring you home early or something, and, you know, it'd be a shame for all Grandpa's silver to be out there and nobody know where it is. But just don't tell all your friends and, you know, neighbors and stuff that you're burying silver. But no one will go out in your flower garden and look for your silver. It'll be safe from fire. It'll be safe from thieves. This is an easy way to do it. This is also an easy thing, even if you don't want to bury it in your garden, but you know you're going to bug out and you have your bob. You can take this and just slip it right down inside your bob and have your rounds ready to go. And so really that was the purpose of this video, to show you this silver cache that you can make yourself. You know, I could probably make these and sell them at a gun show for, what if I painted it really cool and wrote silver cache on it and stencils, probably what, $10? You know, somebody else will take that idea and run with it. But think about how you're storing your silver that you buy. Keep it safe. And you know, probably a final note is, we shouldn't put our trust, our faith in things that rust and that moths can eat, right? Our trust should be in the Almighty. So let's not get carried away thinking about our treasures here on earth, because all of this is nothing, and all of this is only because, you know, the Most High has given us blessings. But we're still supposed to be good stewards of what we have, and we're supposed to be wise and see what's coming down the pike. And so, hey, if you feel the need to take some precautions, this might be one thing that you might like to think about. So, thanks a lot, and I'll see you out there.